California station tonight in Baltimore County.
Hey!
Hey, what a surprise. You're celebrating.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Kind of a big event
But you know
tonight.
what? It's so great to see the fans who have been supporting the team all the while, all the years.
5
We
years
knew
now.
in Baltimore that we had a special thing.
We did.
And now the rest of the country knows, the rest of the world knows.
Well, they've been fighting it. You listen to the national media. They've been in denial about us for
Yes,
some
they
time.
have
but
been.
reality is here.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T. We're going to go
Reality
down
is here. Jane
live
Miller.
to Jane Miller, who is in Tampa. Jane, what's going on?
Well, the stadium is slowly emptying out. It's pretty well emptied out, but the Ravens fans that are here keep coming by our location. Let's start with Dan over here, right? Rick, I'm sorry.
We love you.
Other than the fact that the Ravens won the game, what was the best part of the night?
Just seeing Art Modell win a trophy.
And
after
seeing Paul
bringing it to-
Tagliabue hand that to him?
Wasn't that sensational? And nobody said a word when the Colts were stripped from us. Where were they 13 years ago when we lost a team? They took our colors, they took our horse, they took our horseshoe. Nobody said a word. It's so happy to have the team back. We're world champions. Tremendous.
Brian.
Yep.
Is 15. You weren't even born when the Colts left.
Yeah.
So you are a
Ravens
pure
fan.
Ravens
got it,
fan.
you got it.
This has got to be a thrill.
It's the coolest thing ever. It's Ravens all the way. I like the Ravens ever since 1996. And I just want to say hi to my mom and tell her thank you for letting me come out.
For
today.
sending him to Tampa, right?
And Ray Lewis is the best person that ever lived in the entire world.
Straight up.
All right.
Ray Lewis for president.
Perhaps the biggest fan here is the mayor of Baltimore, who hopefully is going to be joining us very shortly. We caught up with him in about the third quarter when this game really started to get in hand. His shirt tonight read, "Thank you, fans," and he made a real spectacle of himself, I got to say, because he stood up on his chair and flapped his wings like he did in that commercial that he did with Rudy Giuliani. This guy, he admitted that he's just the luckiest guy in the world to come into office at the same time that the Ravens made their ascension. He was having a terrific time. Like I said, I hope we get a chance to talk to him. In fact, Stephanie Rawlings with the purple wig was sitting with him tonight. Johnny Unitas was sitting not too far from him. I think now you're seeing that little act that he put on, very similar again to the commercial, where he stood up the chair and flapped his wings. Obviously a very, very proud individual tonight, and he certainly did detail and tell us how much this means to him, how much it means to the city of Baltimore. He's been saying that for a couple of weeks, ever since the Ravens made the playoffs. So it's a very, very proud night for the elected officials in Baltimore who are here in Tampa. There are a lot of them here. It's certainly a great night for the fans.
All right, Jane Miller, thank you very much. The accolades from the fans continue to pour in, and it is so nice to see how well represented Baltimore and the Ravens fans were down in Tampa.
Yeah, Maramali didn't paint his hair purple or anything, but...
no, but you know, he's got security. He can do stuff like that in any stadium in the country.
Fun.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Jerry Sandusky again, once down on the field with Corey Harris tonight. Jerry?
Well, Marianne, we're standing out here on the Ravens sideline, and during the commercial break, Corey and I were discussing the final score, 34-7. And I want to share this moment with you. Take a look at that final score, and Corey, tell me what it felt like to stand here on the sideline as the final seconds came off that clock. You see 0-0-0, 34-7, Super Bowl champs.
I don't know what to say. I mean, to work so hard for so long, to talk about short-term goals and accomplish them, and go through all the speculation off the field and all the doubters, and to be a family like we had and go through death with Jermaine and his son. I mean, it's just no word can describe how good this is for us.
Brian Billick has been a masterful motivator throughout the season. What did he say in the pregame talk today here at the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, this started, we've been talking about this since training camp. You know, the circus with the media, what it takes to win, and this game being just like any other game. And there was a lot of speculation about whether he chose the right decision about us not having curfew. But for us, it was just another free throw. You know, it was no difference in the first free throw in the game and the free throw to win the game. You know, we took our 3 dribbles, followed through, and hit the shot. And we don't have curfew on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. In Baltimore, we didn't come here with curfew. We are professionals. We have a lot of character characters on this team, but it's a group of characters with character, and that makes us a lot different than any other team ever in the history of this game.
And there will be no curfew tonight. Corey, I was sharing with Rod and Marianne a few moments ago that every member of the Ravens really wants to find something that kind of captures this moment. And as we were standing here, somebody came up and handed me the new Ravens Wheaties box, Marianne, that you were showing back in the studio. And when they did, Corey said, "Oh, can I have that?" What am I going to say? No, sir, you earned this. I've just been talking about it. It's not as sweet as the Super Bowl trophy, but that's our little gift to you.
I am officially a member of the world champion Ravens.
Enjoy your breakfast, sir.
Congratulations, Corey.
So
Thanks,
sweet.
Corey. Congratulations. You can just see it in the sparkle in their eyes and the smiles. Corey Harris was telling us during the commercial break, he said, maybe in a week this will sink in, but right now I'm floating so high. Yeah.
He just looks stunned, to be honest. He just everybody talks about that surreal disbelief that this has actually happened.
It truly is. I was sharing with you earlier, right before the game, it had a surreal feel to it. You know, it's such a spectacle. It's a Hollywood production. It's not just a football game. And then as the seconds wind down and you realize that you're not watching this just on television of St. Louis Rams and the Tennessee Titans anymore. This isn't the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is Baltimore's team. This is Baltimore's moment, a moment we will not soon forget. Guys?
All right. Jerry, that's just tremendous. This feeling just gets better and better as the evening goes along. We're going to recheck back in with Matt Jablow, who was downtown just outside the ESPN zone.
It's a little noisier where he is.
You know,